Today, today I'm going to review Green Day's album Uno. This is their ninth studio album, and it's one of three. It's a picture of Billy Joe with crazy hair. I think it's kind of a cool cover. It's kind of alluring. You got the hypnotic shit. He's kind of back here looking like, I don't know what the hell. I don't know if it was a joke or something. Parental advisory. Not exactly the most appropriate album, though. And inside, all the albums are going to have this X thing, but with a different color. You got, uh, it's going to show you which ones are coming. I got this the day it came out, actually. Yeah, it came out 2012. And then Trey. But, ooh, what's this? Quattro? Another album? No. If you're interested, it is the making of all three of these albums, which I think is kind of interesting, but I would not spend the money. It's probably good. So anyway, we'll, inside you got the words and the skull, and you got this kind of cool, like, these cool pictures, and Jason's in the band now. I think that's kind of cool. The guy that I've had since 2000 playing the solos, some of them, well, most, and playing a lot of the guitar. You can probably put this on your wall, but my walls I just got redone, and I'm not gonna do that. So I'll get into the album. Nuclear Family, the first song and a single off the album. It starts off with like one of your typical Green Day guitar beats, but then it goes into a verse where he's kind of singing without any guitar or drums going, kind of singing outwards, and then the guitar and bass come in and out, and then the chorus is really fast and kind of controlled with really good backup vocals in the background. And then the second verse is the same, but with some bass soloing, and then it does that again, and then you hear a kick-ass fucking solo, and then the ending of the songs are good. Now this song is one of my favorites on the album and one of a really good starters, Nuclear Family. This one you should really like. Stay the Night starts off with kind of a melodic, like little guitar riff, and then goes into your typical Green Day riff. And then on the Paul Mute, it's got a really soft, mellow verse, and Billy Joe with some clear vocals and really catchy. And then the pre-chorus is just a big ass pre-chorus, and then it goes into a chorus that it just keeps saying "Stay the Night" over and over again. And usually that'd be annoying, but it makes it better because they do harmonies, Mike and Billy Joe, and I'm pretty sure Jason too. So this one's actually really nice. This one I also really like. It's another one of my favorites. And another single, Carpe Diem. This song kind of reminds me of uh, maybe another typical Green Day song, but that doesn't mean it's bad when I say it. Like I tell you, typical Green Day riff, kind of a building up verse all the way through, and then your typical really catchy Green Day chorus, and then like an outro to the second half of the chorus is kind of slow and controlled. And this song's also really good. I didn't really find a song I didn't like on this album. Let Yourself Go, absolutely love it. Should have been a hit, but was not. Starts off with kind of a beat like Maria from their Greatest Hits album, and then Billy Joe sings really fast through the verse, but with controlled instruments. It's really explicit, and then the chorus is really repetitive, but that makes it okay because it's really catchy, and then it's got a badass beat. It's even got a badass solo, and then it has a badass breakdown of the Burge. It's kind of a funny song. It pretty much just wants someone to shut the fuck up. This album is probably, I'm not sure if it was the first or second song seen. It's either this or Oh Love. Okay, Kill the DJ. Obviously, this is kind of a poppy song, but you gotta get over that. Starts off with a really funky, cool guitar, and then Billy Joe singing really mellow through the verse, and then it's a really mellow chorus too, actually, and then a solo, pretty much kind of like the intro guitar. I really like this one actually. You gotta be open to Green Day trying new things. Who wants to make the same shit for 20 years? This is experimental song. It's one of the hits, and I can see why it's hit. Fell for You, really cool guitar with solo guitar, and then it's kind of slow and controlled on the. Let me think really quick on that one. Actually, sorry. Let me think really quick. Sorry. This one, I really like it. This is another really good one. Oh, this one's kind of one of your typical verses you'd hear off of Green Day, but then the chorus is a lot different. Really nice melody with some backup vocals. This is another really good one. It's a love song, and Green Day doesn't really do a lot of love songs, but they're really good at it. And this one's another kick-ass track. Lost of Control. That's another one. Typical Green Day riff, but then when it gets into the fucking pre-chorus, it gets all kick-ass and fast. And then the chorus is big. It's huge. It's got backup vocals. Another one of my favorite ones. That's Lost of Control. Troublemaker. This one's also going to take an open mind. That's number 8. It's got kind of a cheerleader beat and then some like backing vocals. That's what it sounds like, a cheerleader beat. It's kind of, I don't know. Some people find it gay, but I actually really like this song. And then there's a kind of a cool solo that reminds me of an 80s solo, and I really like that one actually. Angel Blue. That's one of those songs we always talk about, keep the album going, but I really like it. It's got fast verse, a really cool pre-chorus that I connect with because it says you're just a fucking kid and no one gives you a break. You can connect with that probably if you're about my age or younger, or maybe even a year older, so you're 18. Then the chorus is also fast. Sweet 16, one of my favorite, probably my favorite love song by Green Day. Really clear cut vocals by Billy Joe, really slow. And the chorus is actually really slow too. And this song's really nice. Plays for a girl or something, but of course don't play it for your like 14-year-old girlfriend if you're like 14. It'd be kind of fucking weird. Rusty James, my favorite song on the album, starts off with a cool riff, like typical, then it goes into the verse, which is honestly my favorite part. I'm not saying the song's really bad, but it's just something about Billy Joe's vocals in the verse. It's very hypnotic. And then a huge, huge chorus. I thought the song should definitely been a hit. And then a really melody solo that just gets you lost. The song is like kick-ass. Oh Love. Okay. Starts off with just Billy Joe playing and singing, and then the whole band kicks in for a huge, huge chorus. And then Billy and Jason do dual guitars. Other good track. It's got a music video. Okay, I'll get into overview of this album. 5 out of 5, definitely. Hearing Oh Love at first, I thought the album was going to be kind of terrible, not to be mean, but then I heard Kill the DJ, and I kind of caught on to that one. That's really good, and Green Day's trying something new. I eventually caught on to Oh Love, bought the album, absolutely fell in love with it. Billy Joe has some of the these 3 albums. His vocals are probably the best they've ever been, and I can't wait to go see them in March. Really good guitar work, probably better guitar work than most of the other albums. You got all your badass solo albums back, but this was supposed to be like the beginning, like kind of the classic stuff, and they did a good job. It's kind of like a mix between American Idiot and Dookie. This album is probably going to be one of the best Green Day albums ever. Unfortunately, the other 2 are not as good as this one, but they come close. But my preferable tracks: Nuclear Family, Stay the Night, Let Yourself Go, Kill the DJ, Sweet 16, Rusty James, and Oh Love, and yeah, that's pretty much it. But those were just my preferable tracks. All of them are good. You should definitely buy this. It's unfortunately a little overpriced. It's $12. You could probably buy all 3 of them for quite a deal. But thank you.